The only one who is thinking that you are cringy is you. You will never feel ready. Readiness is not a feeling, it's a decision. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about how to finally stop caring what other people are thinking about you and how to start living our life to the fullest, fulfilling our full potential. So let's start. There are a lot of things that you can do to stop caring, including shadow work, exposure, talking to yourself, practices, changing your self-concept and all that. But first and foremost, you need to go and do what you're afraid of doing. Because you will never feel ready. Readiness is not a feeling, it's a decision. That's one of the biggest lessons that I've gained from last year, I guess. And every time when you try to convince yourself, oh my God, I'm gonna do this once I feel ready, once I feel important, once I feel confident enough, that time will never come. The only time we're living is now. If you're not making this decision right now, you're never gonna make it. You will postpone it like time after time. What the point if you can't do this now? And the thing is, the tension in your body will continue to grow despite everything. So what we can deduce for this is that you stop caring about others' opinions through exposure. Once you're doing something that you're so scared of, again and again and again. And over time, you will gain that confidence. I can give you an example from my personal life with running. It was such a scary thing in my life. I started running 2 years ago. Oh my God. For the first times when I was going for a run, my whole body was shaking. I was so afraid what people are gonna think of me, the way I run, the way I look, the way my body looks, my movement and all that. It was so scary for me because I live in a small town when everybody knows each other. And gossip here is like absolutely normal thing. And one of the most impactful things I did was to go there despite anything. Go for a run with shaking legs, with that fear. It was to the point that I was listening to music and I couldn't hear a single word. I was constantly scanning in a constant vigilance. But it wasn't the only thing I did, because even after some time, I caught myself still thinking, am I good enough? Like, am I looking normal? Are my movements normal? And all that. And the other thing that really helped me, and it changed the whole thing for me, is changing my self-concept. I started asking myself why I am afraid of being cringy. Why am I afraid that my body isn't looking good or something like that? And I came to the conclusion that it was the fear of sucking at something. So I asked myself, why wouldn't I just change the whole perspective? Why wouldn't I just start thinking that I'm an athlete, I'm a professional, like I'm running like a god, I'm so good at it? One of the most important insights that I've taken from that as well is that nothing changed. Everything was the same when I went for a run, shaken, being scared of what other people are gonna think of me. And literally, the world hasn't shifted when I started believing in myself more, when I started thinking more highly of myself, when I started believing that I'm a good runner. Nothing changed. The only thing that has changed is my mind and the way I approach things. It really allowed me to see the whole our life as a game. Because most of the times, you're never gonna know what other people are think of you. It would be just your self-concept and how you see yourself and how you are afraid of being perceived. If you think that I'm not that beautiful, I'm not that good of a runner, I'm not good like at something, this is what you will be projecting to other people. You never know. Maybe they think that you are the best out of the best, and still, even for these people, you'll be projecting that, no, they hate me. My God, they thinking that I'm cringy. The only one who is thinking that you are cringy is you. The only one who is caring about everything in you is you. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like this perspective that everyone says right now, that nobody cares about you, everyone cares about themselves. It's just half true. Because most of the times, especially in cases when you come from small cities, as I do, people are used to judging. People are used to gossiping. It's still reasonable enough to say that, oh my God, they don't care about you. They do. They do, because it makes them feel better about themselves. Because sometimes people cannot allow themselves to do something that you do. And this is what makes them judge you. Not because you're cringy, but because they are afraid of your potential. That's all. Healthy people will never judge you, will never gossip about you, will never talk shit behind your back. Never. Because they don't give a fuck. This is the only type of people who don't give a full fuck about you, what you do, and all that. The only thing they can say to you is like something good or that you inspire them. Something that will be healthy to you as well. But only people who are freaking insecure, who are freaking afraid of doing anything meaningful in life, these are the ones who will judge you, who will gossip about you and talk like all that shit. Therefore, the next question is, are you really ready to be influenced and depend on opinions of people who do nothing meaningful in life, who don't want to evolve, who don't want to do anything except gossiping, judging, and hating, and spreading this negative energy? Really, I guess this is one of the most important questions that we gotta ask ourselves. Are we really gonna allow that people to control our lives, to influence our choices? If you're not Elon Musk, who are you to tell me that I'm doing something wrong? Once again, one of the most important aspects that we should work on regarding our identity is to change how we see ourselves. Because changing our self-concept allows us to grow so much. It's not only about opinions of others, it comes down to every aspect of our lives. Whether it's confidence, worthiness, believing in yourself, the ability to receive, it all comes down to the image you have in your head about yourself and how you see yourself. For instance, with me, right? As I've said, I thought that I was like awful runner, that I couldn't do that I couldn't run more than like 10 minutes. I could. I am a good runner. I love how my body looks, how it moves. I love the freedom about it. Most of the times, you will never even hear what other people think of you. So, if this is the case, why not just start changing our self concept and how we see ourselves? It's gonna be like everything, it's gonna be a long journey. One of my best friends ever is AFT tapping, especially when it comes to changing your self concept. Good thing, really. Meditations, AFT tapping, shadow work, and really cool thing, sleeping affirmations. I think it programs your brain on a such deep level that sometimes you can't even like notice shifts from the beginning, but after time, after like 3 months, you're just like, suddenly I feel better about myself. I feel more confident just in taking space. And this is the next point. We are all different and we're afraid of others' opinion for different reasons. But one of them can be that you're freaking scared of taking space. And every time when you think that, oh my God, what are they gonna think of me? Will they approve this or something like that? You don't feel like you're allowed to take space on your own. So one of the beliefs that I really suggest you to start implementing every single day, that I am allowed to take space as much as I want because I am already on this earth. It's already a huge sign that you are allowed doing anything legal, okay? That's your birthright, take up space. I think it's also pretty important to understand that nobody can give you anything. We are all traumatized, okay? But this is very important aspect of healing to understand and fully implement the idea that, yes, I feel insecure, but nobody can heal that. Yes, I feel that I'm not worthy enough, but nobody will prove me wrong except myself. If we're talking exactly about opinions of other people, yes, sometimes I crave social approval, But the thing is, no matter how many people are gonna approve of you, you're not gonna feel this because once again, it all started with you, and the only place it will end is you. You are the only one who can break this cycle. No matter what we're talking about, once again, confidence, worthiness, it always comes down to us because this trauma was created in us. This cravenness for approval was created inside us. Exposure, self-talk, changing your self-concept, shadow work, everything that feels really good to you, everything that makes you feel, I'm making a shift. Do this, and do anything that you want despite your fears of being judged, rejected, and all that, because you will never feel ready. It will be always not enough. Something will be lacking, Always. The only thing you're achieving this through exposure, through doing what you want, for doing what you really feel like you have to do right now. It really doesn't matter if you lack skills right now, you will gain that. It doesn't matter if you lack confidence right now, you will gain that. Everything will come to you once you start moving. We have to stop expecting to be confident. I'm talking about confidence because when you care too much what other people are going to think of you, sometimes it's because you deeply inside, you feel insecure about some part of yourself or about your whole personality. So we need to stop expecting that we can become confident by sitting in our room, by doing nothing, by thinking something, by journaling, but you need to do shit. I know it's very important to pay attention to journaling practices and all spiritual work. I'm totally into this and I'm rooting for that. But eventually you're making the biggest shifts when you're doing the shit, when you're making it anyway. And you're gaining so much confidence just because of the fact that you think, oh my God, I've done it. I've done that despite the fear. Can you imagine how good it can feel to be proud of yourself for doing this anyway? People are gonna misunderstand you. People are gonna judge you. People are gonna gossip about you. And this is a really green flag that you're doing the shit right. Because if you're not interested, nobody gonna think of you. Nobody gonna judge you or gossip about you. It's like you're not that important. But once they start doing this, it is the huge sign for you that you're making shift in this world because you're triggering something inside people. That's a good sign. Maybe this one who will judge you this time, a year from now, they will be just the whole new person because you triggered this. Oh my God, she did this. He did that. Maybe I can too. But maybe they won't change, and that's totally normal, fine. That's not your fucking responsibility. You shouldn't give a fuck about this. It's just like perspective. Every time that it covers you with a fear, oh my God, what are they gonna think of me? Tell yourself, the only thing that is important is that what I'm gonna think of myself. And I'm choosing it to be a good thing. I'm choosing it to be a great thing. Because I am great. I'm good enough. I'm beautiful enough. I am good at this thing. And even if I am a novice at something, I cannot be a master without being a novice, without making mistakes. It's fine. It's beautiful. It's part of being human. You cannot do anything perfectly all the time. This is the part of the whole thing with others' opinions, right? Sometimes we're too afraid being judged for our mistakes because, fuck, you're gonna make mistakes. You're human. This is your first time living on this earth. Of course you're gonna make mistakes. So there's no point of deluding yourself. Oh my God, everything will be perfect. I'm gonna hone that. You're gonna one day, but there is no chance that you're gonna do this without mistakes. You don't have to be perfect all the time. It's totally fine. It's part of being human once again. So what we're gonna do? Exposure. We're doing the shit despite our fears, despite everything that we've been told, despite everything that we think of ourselves. This is first step, okay? Go and do that. Anything that you want. Just start right now. Stop this video and go do your shit. Start living your best life. This is in your hands. The only person who limits you is you. You are creating boundaries for yourself. Why? What for? For people who are gonna judge you because you're afraid of being judged by people who cannot make something meaningful in life? Oh my God, stop giving a fuck about them. They don't deserve a piece of it. If you're afraid of other people's opinions, probably it means that you're about to do something big, something not average, that you're about to make something extraordinary. And this is beautiful. Don't allow anyone to dictate your life, to dictate your choices. This is the last thing you want to do. Don't allow this even yourself. You can't. You have no right to limit yourself, okay? Next step, we're learning to take up space as much as I want. As much as I want and feel in this moment because I'm allowed to. This is my birthright. Third thing, we are changing our self-concept constantly. If you're tapping, meditation, sleep affirmations, everything that feels good to you, because it affects every little thing in your life. The way you approach everything, every interaction, relationship, worthiness, whatever, everything. Your self-concept, how you see yourself. You should make your self-concept the highest it can be. You should think so highly of yourself. So there is no capacity for you to think about others' opinions, because my thoughts are about me. And fourth is that we stop expecting people to heal us, to approve of us, to give us confirmation that we are allowed to live this life. They can't. They can't. Even if they wanted to, they just can't. Once again, no matter how many people will tell you that you're enough, you're allowed to do this, oh, you're good at it, you're not gonna believe this because it started with you and your self-concept. Your self-concept sucks. No people on this earth can help you with that, to change your self-concept. They can make some contributions, but that's all. The main work is up to you. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it resonated with you and it helped you to feel more free in your circumstances, in your body, and in real life. You deserve to live your dream life. Don't postpone it. Start doing this right now. Start fulfilling your truest potential. You can. You can. I believe in you. And as always, remember that you are more powerful than you think you are. Till the next time. Mwah.